Harry, a valiant effort in the second half, but it wasn't to be today.
No, of course the result, kind of sums that up really. Can't start playing after going a goal down or 2 goals down at any level, and that's a disappointing thing from today, because you see when we got going in the second half, we created a lot of chances. I felt we were the better team, but you can't give goals like that.
Yeah, I mean ultimately the first 20 minutes of the game was killed you today.
Yeah, and it come as a surprise to me before the game. Everyone, seemed to understand their roles, seemed to want to take responsibility for their own performance, and that was what was needed. But the whistle went, and we didn't start the way that we prepared for it, and we didn't start the way the game went. If we started like we ended, then it would have been a better day for us. But everyone's got to take some time off now and really look at themselves in the mirror, because I think the older I've got, the more I've realised players, love to blame, love to point fingers at people, but ultimately they're the ones on the pitch, we're the ones on the pitch, and we have to take responsibility for that.
Do you think you did enough in the second half to deserve an equaliser? I mean, the goalkeeper stood on his head, didn't he?
Yeah, if you look at the way the game panned out, and statistically, we did deserve something from the game, but the golfing difference between the first 20 minutes to the end, did we deserve anything after the start? Probably not, but the only good and positive bit we can take from it is that there was an attitude where we didn't want to give up, we didn't throw the towel in, we went right to the end, and you always have to try and look at positives no matter how bad a situation is, so at least we got that to hold on to.
It's certainly not been the start to your Forest career that you'd have wanted with the 2 defeats, and I don't think anybody expected Forest to be where they are at the first international break.
No, I don't think they did, and rightfully so. We've got a very good team here, a team that's very much together. Team spirit's great. Everyone says the right things before the game, and I feel for the manager, because we couldn't be more prepared. He wouldn't be looking around the change room thinking he's not with us today. Everyone seems to be on ball, but for whatever reason, it's not clicked for us out there. I don't know whether it's a hangover from last year, and we haven't been able to shake that off. And obviously, playing today in front of no one is not great. I think we really missed the fans. But as I said to you a second ago, you always look to blame things and try and use an excuse, but there isn't any. We're in the same position as all the other teams, and individually we have to take responsibility.
I know you've got international duty coming up, but it is 2 weeks to really kind of reset and refocus, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I think we've got a few days off before we're back into training, and lads going away. We've obviously got games, as myself, got games to focus on, but I think it's a period where everyone has to have a look in the mirror. Everyone has to demand and probably go over the games. You're always learning in football, no matter if you're starting out or more experience. It's all about learning. And the good and the positive thing to look forward to is when we come out of this slump, we'll know that what it's going to take is hard work, and we'll have to continue with that and make sure we don't end up in this position again.
Because I was just asked on the radio, I'll ask you the same question. Is there a belief that this squad is good enough to be challenging at the other end of the table, never mind where you are at the moment?
Yeah, I think over the course of last season, pre-lockdown, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure if they'd made the games up and they would have won the games in hand, would have been in the top 2. And it was a team that, I admired last season for the way they played, and the stature of the club was one I was obviously very excited to join. And coming here, I'm definitely expecting to be challenging to go up. There's 42 games left, so it's a period where we can definitely get out of this and look forward rather than trying to get out of it. We've got to focus on what our end goal is, and that will be to try and challenge for the top. But at the minute, we have to realise that the only way we're going to get that is hard work and togetherness. And as I say, before and after games, it's a great dressing room. Just on the pitch at the minute, we need to liven up.